Bonjour, broskies. Ever wondered how to play chess? Well, no fear, because the person who just learned how to play 5 minutes ago is here to teach ya. Many kids have already fallen down the chess rabbit hole, succumbing to online chess and its addictiveness. Parents warned us about the dangers of the internet and phones, but no one prepared us for the epic highs and lows of the world of chess. Which is why I'm here to show ya. Take this disclaimer though, this is just a simple overview because I really have no idea how to strategize at chess. My short glimpses of chess have been through accidentally logging into another person's account and not realizing until I'm halfway through losing a game and desperately trying to fix their score. For starters, let me teach you the lingo and slang these hooligans are using on the street. It's easy to get lost in this ever-evolving game. First up is check, which is short for body checking. Chess, as we all know, is a very physical game, and I think it would be fun to introduce some hockey elements into it. Check is your warning when the alarms start going off. It only applies to your king, your most important piece, of when it's in danger of being attacked. Well, they say attacked, but really just cornered. Jumped, if you will, if you really want to use the lingo and slang. But it's not too bad because he still has all of his buddies to back him up. Or, my personal favorite strategy if it ever comes down to it, aggressively running away. One step up from check, the only step up, is checkmate. Game over. This is when you're playing against a Brit, and if you stoop that low already, you lost a while ago. With checkmate, to put it nicely, your king's screwed. He's gonna get jumped, and all of his buddies sold him out. If you're a total beginner, you might be questioning these words. Whatever happened to democracy? Why are we back to kings? In chess, you have different pieces, each with its own set of rules. Your most important one is your king. He holds all the power but is stuck in a constitutional monarchy. He can't really do anything, but if he dies, you die. Honestly, the king just straight up sucks. I'd give him a 0 out of 10. I have nothing good or bad to say because he's just so boring. He can move one square in any direction and, spoiler alert, that's just an overrated pawn. Up next is your queen. She can do practically everything. She's behind the scenes making sure the king survives. She can move diagonal, left, right, and even AB. Can't jump over anyone though, just plowing down whoever's in her way. I'd give this piece a 10 out of 10. My usual strategy is using her for like 2 moves and then watching as the other person actually uses their brain and steals her in an opening they planned from before I was even born. Then there's your bishops. You got 2 of these suckers. They can only move diagonally. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. It's a good piece, don't get me wrong, just hard for me to keep track of. The checkerboard is like an illusion and messes with my head so that I can't even plot out or even comprehend where it moves next, leading to me placing them in direct sight of my opponents. Yeah, I don't usually have these pieces for too long either. Paired with your bishops are your 2 rooks. While bishops go diagonal, rooks go up or down. Pretty cool. They're an upper and a downer. This one's maybe a 7 out of 10. They're pretty easy to keep track of and is best used with its bestie, the bishop. My strategy for this one is to hide in the corners of the board so I can swoop in if the other person doesn't notice. Because I sure as heck never notice it. Despite only taking L's, my favorite piece is the knight, purely because it has a horse. Again, you get 2 of these bad boys. They move in L's, so 2 squares one way, 1 square the other way, in any open direction you'd like. Yeah, because that explanation makes total sense. They're cool because you could hop over other pieces with them, not bound by the laws of physics like the other pieces are. In this 2D style world, the knights are 3D. This piece is, how should I judge this fairly? 100 out of 10. I love this one. I don't know why I've become so emotionally attached to it. Like, the only times I seem to win at chess is when my knight is captured and I'm immediately overcome with anger and a need for vengeance. Last but not least, you got your pawns. They will mess you up. They fight through numbers and mental games, breaking the rules of directions. They only move upwards, none of this diagonal or backwards nonsense. First move is 1 or 2 squares up. Your choice. All other moves are 1 square. And just when you think you're safe, they jump you. When they want to snatch another piece, they go diagonally 1 space. Oh, let's watch this replay. Oh, look at that outstanding bunch of nonsense. Why? Why make it that much more difficult? All in all, I'd give them a 6 out of 10, only because they're fun to trap other pawns with when they go head-on. Chess can end in many different ways, but you want to try and get a checkmate, the more official and proper way to win. Other ways are through your opponent running out of time if it's a timed match, calling it quits, or draws. Draws are when nothing can happen. If you can only move your king to check, that's a draw. Not enough pieces for a checkmate to even happen? Draw. If you repeat the same move too much or nothing gets captured after 50 moves? Draw. I hope you guys get something out of this and can trace me back to the start of the next generation of Grandmasters. Oh yeah, people go wild for this game. If you play and win enough, you're a Grandmaster. I like to think I hold that title for checkers. Well, that's my cutoff for a potential 5-hour-long rant, so I'll see you the next time with whatever grabs my attention first. Ciao!